Hey guys, never stop starting here today, and once again we are taking a look at what I think are the current top 10 best units in the game at Dragon Ball Legends. Now, it's nearing the end of the 8th anniversary. The final PvP season has got like a week and a half to go, and from what I see, it's pretty obvious where units stand, especially the top 10. I'm gonna get started. So it's tough to say who's in the actual 10th spot, but I will 100% just say these units are a contender. So Legend Piccolo at the moment in the boost system, he's getting a pretty nice buff, and he was always a decent unit. So there are a couple teams he could be run on that are very nice for him. Regen's pretty nice, him and Sao pair up nicely with the Trunks and Gohan. There's some other teams as well that you could potentially run. Regen and whatnot, he's pretty good there. Ultra Super Saiyan for Vegeta, GT is still decent. They aren't anywhere near as strong as before. Honestly, you'd probably run him on a Vegeta clan team, but still pretty decent. You could put him on the leader slot, same with Piccolo, so very nice. I feel like these two, the Legends Limited, Bardock and Goku Game Original, because of Game Original getting quite a lot of buffs, they're actually pretty darn good at the moment. They can surprise people, and their coloring is actually pretty nice. Blue and green, most of the units you come across are units that they just could take out, so it's very nice. Shin got a pretty crazy platinum equipment, and I think he's definitely in a position where he can be in the top 10 because his support alone, Majin Buu Saga, is just eating very good this year. So yeah, insane. And then this guy, he got a bit of a hit because the Legends Limited Super Saiyan 2 Revival Gohan, the blue one, isn't in the feature boost, and he was kind of like his best partner. So yeah, I'm going to say those are my contenders for the 10th position spot. Moving on to our 9th for now. So 9th, I'm going to say is Legends Limited Super Vegito. In feature boost, he's pretty insane. So he's just a monster when it comes to everything he's capable of. He gets Vanish back, damage, the blue card's insane, 2 ultimates, like insane. The only reason why he's not higher is because the units above him are just better, which is crazy to say. The next I'm going to say Ultra Majin Buu. Now Ultra Majin Buu Kid Buu specifically is ridiculous. The fact that they actually put him in any boost higher than B tier is insane, because his unique equip made him insane. So for him to be anywhere there is insane. This is what I mean. Majin Buu Saga was ridiculous. Regen is pretty decent with him. As I said, Legend Piccolo pairs up nicely with him specifically. So yeah, overall just a demon at the moment. Shallot is our 7th spot. Now Shallot actually got quite a nice boost. As I said, the Game Original tag got quite a lot of a buff, because mainly because of Zaha. I was thinking of putting him here, but Zaha really helps the Game Original with his cat equip as well. So yeah, they got buffed pretty nicely. He's obviously in a much nicer position because a crazy powerful blue unit got introduced into the game, so he gained a bit more value. Before I would have put him just in the top 10, now he's crept up a bit. Now this unit, unfortunately, he was my favorite unit at part 1. He's probably my favorite unit that we've gotten throughout this entire anniversary to use. He's just insane in my opinion. Still individually insane, but in terms of meta, in terms of top 10, I'm gonna put him 6th. I feel like he's still ridiculous. He pairs up nicely. Future is still insane. You could pair him up on a powerful opponent team. You could just put him on the leader slot with some pretty crazy teams in general. So yeah, a very powerful unit to have. Next, a unit that I fell off quite a bit because of this part 3, I'm going to say, is the Tag Game Original Future Gohan and Future Trunks. Still an absolutely ridiculous unit. It's just that a blue unit hurt them, a very powerful yellow unit getting a boost hurt them, this unit hurts them. Like, they are still strong and probably will creep up again over time, but I would say 5th spot is the best at the moment. Moving on to our 4th then, Legend Goku Black is just still absolutely insane. What he's capable of doing still, just most units in the game is top tier stuff. To think we got him before the anniversary and he's still capable of being this high up is just ridiculous. He just cuts through everything. The amount of ultimates he gets, I think that's the most ridiculous thing. He gets so many ultimates. It's just too much power being delivered to your opponents that you just can't catch up. Okay, onto our top 3. Now, this is quite a tough one, but I think Ultra Gogeta Blue is third. He is still so ridiculous. I feel like his obviously gained value because his active gorge alongside the new Ultra's active gorge, you could just basically take out teams if you just get those off. You don't even need to necessarily use any arts cards. If you just bide your time, come in, use the active skills, you pretty much wipe out the team. It's just insane. And aside of that as well, he could do a lot of damage. He's got a counter, he's got a good green card, a lot of vanish restoration, like everything you need plus more. Like fantastic unit in my opinion. Legend Broly is our second. I think it was tough between these two. I honestly think both these two gained a lot of value during this part 3 of the anniversary, but yeah, Legend Broly at the moment feels so good to use. Like most matches you come across at least 1 blue minimum, most times even 2, and he just eats them easily. He destroys them. He obviously forces them to play a lot differently because they don't want to pop your transformations. They don't want to get caught by the legend action, so that you just get pretty much destroyed. I feel like for some reason his legend action always feels more powerful compared to everyone else's, but that's just in my opinion. But yeah, he is just a wall that's just defending everything and is insane. And then the final unit I'm going to say is obviously Ultra Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. They currently just sweep through the game. The Ultra Super Spirit Bomb, well, I say Ultra, just the Super Spirit Bomb in general is just so powerful. I have him at 5 stars. Every time I activate the Super Spirit Bomb is doing over 4 million damage. I am getting rid of a unit guaranteed. And if I don't get the Super Spirit Bomb off, the damage they do is insane. They have a revive if the Super Spirit Bomb doesn't get off. If you do get caught early, that's like unfortunate, but in most cases you're not getting caught early. You're getting that revive, you're getting that Super Spirit Bomb, you're wiping the enemy's team completely. Because think about it, the Super Spirit Bomb is dealing half of its damage to the rest of the team. If you're doing over 4 million damage to the unit you're hitting, the rest of the team is taking over 2 million. And that's pretty much all their health gone. So it's just insane. So I'm pretty happy with this. There were a few maybe honorable mentions: Zaha, Legend Broly, Ultra Majin Buu, and I can't think of anyone else on the top of my head, but maybe Pan, Sal, and there's someone else I just can't remember. Yeah, that's all I'll say. Sal. So yeah, I think this is pretty good in my opinion. I feel like this is one of the closest I've seen, because a lot of these, like these units specifically, 2, 3, and 4, I think probably it's more like this. I'd say it's probably 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, but I think these two are quite close as well. It's just these 3 could be anywhere. I wouldn't mind if he said he's second, anything like that, because they're just that good in general. It's tough to say, but yeah, overall I'm going to say this is my top 10. Let me know what you think about it. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.